What is going on, YouTube? PPS back. It is the 27th of January, coming at you guys live for our YouTube Play of the Day video. A little bit late today, obviously, at NFL Pass the Prop. Had to get that shit out this morning. Let's get right into it today. Quick 5-minute video. That's all we're going to do. Get you one play for tonight's NBA slate. Let's recap yesterday. Nicola, unfortunately, did not do anything in the entire second half. Had, I think, 7. RA in the first half, and I don't even know what he was doing in the second half. Pepperdine obviously came through. That was a big play for me overall to finish my night. But those games are so crazy out in the West Coast Conference. Obviously, we're seeing some pretty high totals in all of those games. So, obviously, hopefully, we'll continue to cash those tickets over in the WCC. One guy today, guy we've backed before, and that is Pascal Siakam, over 32.5 points plus rebounds, facing off against the Warriors. Primetime game. We have a fun matchup. These guys have played one time before, and the Warriors did end up winning by 16. Siakam ended up with 32 points, rebounds, and then 5 assists on top of that. And that was only at 37 minutes, and that was with a blowout risk there. Siakam hasn't been playing those crazy minutes as of late these last 2 games. The bench did very good in that New York Knicks game where he only played 34 minutes. And against Sacramento last game, they ended up blowing him out. He only got 35 minutes. But look at that. Even with those numbers, he's hit it in 2 of his last 3 games. We have a really nice pace up spot, 5-point spread. So obviously we have an ability to keep this game close, have a nice total here. For the Raptors facing off, like I said, against the Warriors here. I don't really worry too much about the Draymond Green matchup. I don't really know how they're going to match up with him. I would assume they'd have to play small ball with Draymond guarding Siakam, and obviously I think Siakam off the dribble will be just fine. He is much bigger than Draymond is, at least size-wise. And obviously he's got some long arms. I think they're pretty similar in height, but you can just tell with the arms. And obviously Siakam has been fantastic driving to the rim so far this season. Looking at what the Warriors struggle with, right? We talk about we just need points or rebounds here. Siakam is averaging 13.5 rebounding chances over his last 15 games. We look at the Warriors. They rank 3rd worst in points allowed. They rank bottom 10 in rebounds, defensive and overall rebounds. And obviously we're sitting around middle of the pack in offensive rebounds allowed per game. So I think Siakam has the ability to make something happen here in the paint, especially if they're going to play him at the center like they have been. I think we could see Draymond play all those minutes against him. I am very excited for that matchup. And I also like that Siakam has been drawing a lot of fouls, and he's being a little bit more aggressive on the glass. We saw an 11 rebound game for him last time. And I think that's going to be somewhat the case here. As long as the Golden State Warriors aren't just absolutely electric from 3, I think we're going to see a lot of 3-pointers put up just like they did in the Sacramento game. And those got all of those rebounds to Pascal Siakam. He grabbed 11. Overall this month, he's had multiple 9 rebound games. We've even seen him up to 13 in some of these games. And the volume is definitely there last 3 games, averaging over 22 shots per game. I think Siakam's in for a big night tonight. I love backing him in these bigger games. In these, we saw him what he did in New York in the Madison Square Garden game against the Knicks. And I'd love to see Siakam in prime time here. I think this would be a fun matchup. Obviously, a very hefty total that I do like to see when I'm backing a prop like this, 235. Not as high as the Memphis game, but it's definitely up there in a guy that I like to use, 29% usage rate, averaging 38 minutes per game. Like I said, hasn't gotten there in the last 2 games in terms of minutes, but close game, fast pace. Nick Nurse, I expect to see Siakam out there for 40 tonight. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck. If you haven't checked out the Pass the Prop NFL Conference Championship games, make sure you do that. I'll put the link in these videos spread out sporadically. And yeah, we'll have a great night. Best of luck, guys, in all your bets tonight. Not a huge slate, only 6 games. And I believe there's only like 10 to 12 college basketball games, but a huge slate tomorrow. Make sure you're ready for some plays here tomorrow for it. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck, and let's crush it.